Today's question is from Kara. We do a blocking rehearsal a week before our show, but I find that I still am reminding kids not to stand in a straight line during dress rehearsals. Any tips for helping them remember? Also, not to turn their backs to the audience so much. So, Kara, I would say with blocking, what you really want to do is repeat it often. So, one blocking rehearsal for me is not enough because in the heat of the moment, you're going to forget. So what I would do is I would start blocking much earlier. I would have 4 blocking rehearsals. Maybe in the first blocking rehearsal, we only do scenes 1 and 2. I tell them where to stand. You're sitting on this part, and then when you say this line, you stand up and you walk over there. I have them write it down. Go through that scene, then say, okay, let's start again and let's do what we just did. You're going to stand there. Oh, you forgot. You're supposed to walk over there. Do it again. Then, if you have time, do that again. So you can do scenes 1 and 2 over and over again that time. If you've done it 3 times, they're probably going to remember. Kids' brains are very good like that. But if you just do it once, they probably won't. If they write it down, it's even better because you do it 3 times and then you say, okay, I want you to go home and 3 times this week, I want you to look at those blocking notes. So you remember that. You stand up on this line and I want to see how many of you remember that next time we practice. Okay. So then the next blocking rehearsal, go ahead and do scenes 4 through 6 or whatever and do the same thing. Repeat it once or repeat it twice. And then maybe go back from the beginning and say, okay, let's see who remembers our blocking. You could do this in 2 rehearsals maybe. I would love to do it in 3. The more repetition you do though, the more they'll remember. And then you avoid that awkward, I'm standing in a line thing that just naturally happens when you haven't planned where you're gonna go. What you want to do is plan where you're going to go, and then it becomes natural and the kids can really have fun. And they can do it. Just give it a little more time. Also, we did a fun thing with turning our backs towards the audience. So if the kid turns the back towards the audience, we say, we don't want to do that. So next rehearsal, we're going to have the Nerf guns. So I have my Nerf gun and I say, okay, if you turn your back towards me, boop, I'm going to shoot you with a Nerf gun. I think it's very, very funny. And you know, somebody does it once or twice and it's funny. And then at the end, you can have them all shoot you or something so it doesn't seem so one-sided. Or maybe you say the person who never turns their back, you get to shoot me at the end. I don't know. But the more you can make it fun while being firm, I think is a great idea. The kids feel safe, they feel comfortable, and they feel like they can grow and be the best that they can be when you're firm, but also do make it fun because otherwise, you know, nobody's going to want to come. So a good balance, but do block, do repeat, 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 and then you can relax.